laundry room, there's a hot water heaters there, all that stuff. So when we get really cold, we just go stand in the laundry room. Because it is so warm in that room, but so we've opened it like a lot.
Yeah, that's the heat in there.
Oh my goodness.
I still haven't touched my thermostat, it's still set at 68.
Yeah.
And everybody always says, "Hey, it's so hot at grandma's." Well, now, it's so cold at grandma's.
Right.
I said, "It's okay."
Yeah, it is, it's okay. Get my head on that, there we go. We have the Nest by Evergy,
Yeah.
and they'll kick it down to 61 at night.
Really?
Really. And normally I wouldn't mind, but you know, I have this little issue with circulation. And like, I'm getting where I wear leg warmers and socks to bed, because I'm like, what? Because you know, when we're asleep, we don't know that they've cut it down so low. Whew.
That's why I was afraid of getting it.
That's the only bad thing I have to say about them, is that I don't like being cold.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't like it.
I'll have to make you one of these things I made me and everyone. And it's just full of rice. And you put it in the microwave.
Absolutely.
And I just constantly just put it on me. And it holds the heat.
Well, so that's what I used to do. Was it last? Yeah, I used to have a rice bag. And actually, I think it was a corn bag first.
Yeah, my first one was a corn.
And I would put it in the microwave and put it in the bed. So when we got in bed, it was toasty. Yeah. It was quite lovely.
I used to have it at work. And I'll just be going to get into the microwave, because you produce it at.
Exactly.
Bring it back, set it down.
So we're gonna do sit to stands. Yay.
Wait a minute, I got it. You can go ahead.
Yeah, it's like, get your watches, all the stuff. And we want everything to count. So I'm just loosening up the hips right now, because I'm like still trying to wake up. I won't lie. It's 20 minutes to wake up and get this cold air.
Yeah.
All right. So I do want my feet I'm on the outside edge of the chair, or the inside edge of the chair. Ready? Sit all the way down, but don't lean back. Right back up. We have 10 of them. This is 2. Think about all the stuff pulling up. 3. How do you feel from yesterday? Everybody good?
Yeah.
But I think that's why I like that class, because it doesn't hurt. Like, you get a lot of stuff going. But it's not like, oh, I'm dying. Like some classes we do. Oh, well. And we're gonna stay standing up, check out the legs for me. There's some arm circle, or shoulder, these two things, shoulder circles. Add the elbow, go a little slower, up and over, up and over. One. Just a little rotation, soften your knees, because it is so cold out. You know, I don't live that far, but I have to tell you, and I even started the car this morning, because I was like, and it was not happy. It was like, oh, you want me to wake up? Just from running out, turning on the car, back in, letting it run for just a couple minutes, here to there. I was like, oh, so cold. And let's do 4, 3, 2, and last one. Nice. Just making sure everything moves before we get started. Like the shirt. My dance kids, my little dance kids, look at that. My older dance kids give me one that says mom. And unfortunately, I'm old enough to be their mom. All right, let's go ahead and grab those 5 pound weights to start with. So I want to do a reverse fly with one arm only starting off. Making sure, so I don't want my hand to be at shoulder level. I actually want it to be dropped down and keeping the curve the whole time, so I don't want it to fly over. A lot of times when we bend over, our arms kind of goes up, it stays down here, shoulder down. So this is where we're starting. Nice flat back, abs in, ready, open, open, open. Pull your navel up. 7, 8, and 9. Give me one more. We'll switch sides. Again, just kind of working things up. Get yourself set. Here we go. And lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Give me one more. Sure you got your arms for a minute. Yeah, Ted goes, are you really wearing a long sleeve shirt under a t-shirt? I'm like, absolutely. I don't care what I look like, it's cold outside.
That's right, it's not a beauty.
It is not, yeah,
It's
at all.
fashion.
It's all about work. Okay, here we go again. Nice flat back, abs in, shoulders are back and down, ready, and lift. Think about that shoulder blade coming towards the center of your back. Abs are staying level in. I'm actually trying to stay more in my heels than the arch of my foot. And last one. These are waking up now. All right, here we go. Switching hands. Shoulders are back down, roll it up. Lean up and in. Again, try to sit back in those heels a little more than the arch. Can you feel the stretch in the back of your legs?
Yes.
Perfect. And one more. And we get a rest. So we get some work back there when we sit back in the heels. So one leg, one 5 pound. And I don't know about you, but the static is real in my hair. So we're gonna push the weight down low, squeeze your armpits so it's like you're trying to squeeze your chest. We're just gonna flip the weight over. Low back. Drop your shoulder blades down on your back. Can you lift it just a little higher now? Not looking for a lot, just a little. So it's still at like the low aspect of your sternum. And 4, 3, 2, and rest.
It's a cool thing.
Well, my car said it was -2. I don't know what it actually is out.
On the TV, it was -4.
Because when I asked Google last night, I'm like, what time? At 6 a.m., -5. And I'm like, oh, good.
Look at where we got out. I think when I first looked at it, it was 19. I thought, is it 19 in the garage? I mean,
Yeah, yeah. Which, maybe, do you have a heated garage?
we do, yeah.
I can see like 40.
Yeah, I probably didn't look at it right away.
Yeah, as soon as that door came open, it said, "Brrrr." All right, here we go again. Push down, squeeze your chest, ready? Flip it over. And flip, and flip, and flip. Now take it a little higher. Keep the shoulder blades depressed down in your back. I can feel my shoulders down, 4 and 3 and 2 and the rest. There are no, I did a lot of upper body yesterday. I did a lot of planks early morning and then the drum and then class. So. Shake it up just a minute. I want to do rows, single arm rows, but I want to do the 8 pound weight. So same concept, I want to sit back in the heels, support yourself in the chair. Put your arms in, shoulders back and down to your hip, ready, and pull. Here's 1, release, 2, release, 3, release, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more. Up, let's switch sides. Flat back, abs in, here we go. To your hip and release. Hip, release. 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8, 9, last one. And rest. Relax and we'll do it in just a second. Well, today's supposed to be the last day of this for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to be getting in the 40s,
47's
30s and
amazing.
40s this weekend. So.
That 47's amazing right now. Yeesh. All right, here we go. Here we go, now wait. Another round of rows. Shoulders are back and down. Abs in, sit in those heels. Here we go. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. We're gonna switch it out. So when you stand up, you should feel this stuff, right? You don't want to wake it up. You want to play with some different angles or lunges. All right, other side, set yourself, abs in and pull. 1, to the hip, 2 to the hip, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. One more. Nice. So I'm actually going to move stuff off because I need to be able to utilize the chair. So when we do lunges, we can change our body position a bit to make us feel different things, right? I'm gonna take my right leg back. I was gonna say you can just slide them under the chair. So, on the back side of the chair. Arms right, there you go, perfect. So right foot back. Other leg. So your left leg's back, right foot's forward. So you're gonna stack your knee, you're gonna think about your back knee, and I want you to just drop it straight down. Straight down. And straight down. Think about your left heel, that back foot, staying really high up on the ball of your foot. So your heel sits real high. And stay on the top side and hold for a second. I want you to lean forward. As you drop, that knee's going to go slightly forward on that front knee. Down, press, down. So can you lean a little more forward? There you go. Down and lift. Can you feel more into your right glute?
Yeah.
One more. And stand up. So when you stand up, you're like, look, there it is. Let's do the other side. So again, I want to have that heel way high off the floor if possible. Tuck in the tush, finding that stretch. You want to stay straight up and down. We have 4 of these, right? Go straight down. Straight down, so you feel more quads, right? So we'll go straight down. Hold at the top. We're gonna lean forward. Do it again. Drop. And that front knee is gonna go forward on your toes. And you can definitely feel the glute on this one. Let's do one more. Now stand up. Yeah, back. So shake out your legs. So just changing the angle of what we're doing is important. No different than when we change hand position. And I would like to start playing with the lunges a little bit more. We do all the, the plie in, all that with the squats. I haven't really messed with lunges as much. I know what I did with my water.
Probably out there turning into a brick.
Yeah, if it's outside, it's done. Insulated or not, right? All right, let's go back to this other side. And like that. So I want to do 4 straight up, and I want to do 6 without lean. Ready? So straight down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lean way forward. And drop that knee. 1, 2. So I'm doing the same motion. It's just because my legs in a different position when I lower. 2 more. Last one. And stand up. And I like having a little hand on the chair when we're learning something new. I just have to make a flip this back. Nice and tall for 4. Ready? Drop the back knee straight down. 2, 3, 4. Hitch forward. 1 of 6. One more. Ooh, that one I feel more on the other side. Woo.
They feel weak.
Yeah,
Actually, got a little twisting going there.
well, you like it. I will like it.
It's hard work.
So changing up the angle changes up what you're feeling. Especially if you're used to not stepping up with both feet on the steps or stepping down, right? Because the more we only use the one leg, the worse the other leg gets. Just a matter of fact. We're gonna I want to flip your chair around so you can see. Because I want to have your tush touching the chair. So I don't want to like bounce off the chair. Arms are just gonna stabilize, kind of tuck in. We're gonna do knee lifts without moving off the chair. So we have right leg, left leg, right leg. And you really have to like squeeze everything. Right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg. Can you feel this more now? Because when you have to like think about it, it's like going, all right, stay tall, stay tall, stay tall. And 4, 3, 2, last one. rest for a second. Because a lot of times we'll do knee lifts and we're very pitched. When you have to stay up and actually lift, yeah. Yeah, good team. I'm actually kind of surprised that I'm not a little tender in my midsection. Because we did a lot of twisty stuff yesterday in both the classes you were in.
And the basketball game was. And it's always.
Yeah,
Back and forth, man, that's a
lot of stuff.
lot of work on those that, you're going back, sitting,
But yeah, you're doing a lot of isolations.
yeah.
So on Saturday, I did that 2 hours of mind games, that group that I taught. And all of it was this stuff. And Sunday, I will not lie, I was like, going, I was feeling it all. Well, between class Friday, and I did Alyssa's class, and then 2 hours, and then a dance lesson. I was like, ooh, on Sunday, okay, we're done. We're done, we're a hot minute. It's all good. All right, here we go again. Booty on the chair, tuck it in, chew. On, ready? And 1, 2. It's actually, I think it's hard to balance, right? Because I'm not countering anything. 4, 5. Nice. Squeeze your belly in, pull up your pelvic floor. We have 4 more total. 4, 3, 2, last one. Yeah, hip flexors, shoulders should have been talking a little bit, but try to like, not all over. Not all over. All right. I would like to sit down for this next one. Yay!
I have to say, sounds good to me.
I'm gonna swing my weights over. Front. And I'm keeping the 8-pound with me. Front of your chair and back. So if I'm relaxed, I kind of sink, right? I want to think flat back, drop the shoulder blades. I still like keeping my chin tucked here. I don't like to do this because then my neck is like not happy. So I don't mind keeping it on level plane. So we're gonna go straight up. Straight up. Straight up. You should feel your upper chest. Can you feel your abs as well? Keep your elbows tucked in, all the good stuff. We have 5 more here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And rest. Now we can, like, okay. And that's the hard part, because I don't want it to be too warm in here, because when we get moving, then it's like, oh my gosh, I'm dying.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But then it's like, if it's too warm, then it's like, oh.
Yeah. I can't stand to be hot or, especially long sleeve.
Yeah. So good. All right, okay. Shoulders back down. Chest is lifted. Ready? So keep it on the low side of your glutes. How about that? Ready? Go. Press up. Press up. We enable it. Keep You're just nice and lifted, 7. 8, we're over halfway there. 10, we have 5 more. Squeeze your abs. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more.
Last one was get hard. They're always looking at it.
Always, let's leave that we have. The things stretch and be happy. I can always tell when, like, of course, we're 25 minutes in, like when things are loosening up, feel like a move and things are starting to go pop, pop, crack, crack. It used to bother me that I would pop and crack so much, but now I'm so happy because it's like I'm able to move again. Maybe I just didn't notice it so much when I was younger. All right, so grab those 5-pound weights. So I want your knees to be right in front of your edge of the chair, nice flat back. Try really hard not to round yourself. So we're just going to relax the arms down. We're just, fingers are clipped around the waist. We're going to lean forward, let the arms go. And come back. What did you just feel? Can you feel your low back?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the upper is like having the, so I'm trying to keep my shoulder blades from doing this. So I'm keeping them pressed down on my back, the chest stays lifted. Can you feel your hips at all? Giving a little stretch. So we're actually working some low back, but we're also like stretching into your hips without like stretching into your hips. How about that? It's a nice way to kind of like say this is how you're supposed to sit in my sockets. Little stretch. Give you one more here because I lost total count. And so getting where we can go forward and come up, loosening everything up. Of course, you know, there's all kinds of stuff on the internet. Have you seen any of the exercises where they're sitting on the floor in straddle position and have a weight and they call it pancaking over?
Most of my ones I see are in the chair. Yeah.
No, that's okay. We're just doing a very modified position, right? So, of course, these gals are like straddle position, big 45-pound weight, can pancake over it all the way to the floor. That's not me. And it's okay. But getting more, we can work into the hips and that low back and get that mobility going. Okay, nice tall spine, ready? Here we go again. So I'm just letting my arms go. I want to think about my knees, my inner thighs. Let's talk about inner thighs. Keep them squeezing so your knees don't want to fly out. Does this give you less stretch now? I mean, like, how do I say this? I can go to a stretch, but it's not like, oh, there's a stretch.
Yeah. In the hips.
Yeah. Nice flat back, do the whole thing. Couple more. One more, because then we're going to change leg position. And rest for a second. So it's a nice way to like get things starting to loosen up back here. So for me, it's like, I'll call it extreme low back, upper glutes area. It's not like low back, it's for that section. Above and below the waistline. All right, so we're going out to a straddle. So I'm gonna let my arms just stay long. I'm not thinking about anything except for holding on to the weights. Now, take your chest and lift it towards the ceiling. Pull your navel in. Go ahead and squeeze your glutes. Here we go. Let your arms slide down the legs and come right back up. Could you feel a little different spot on stretch in your hips? Like more on the inside aspect?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pull your navel in, protect. And I like this because the weights are giving us a little extra. Let's do a couple more. And last one. Rest for a second. And it's like, lubrication. So, you try and take your legs out a little further this time. I need you to squeeze your glutes, because if you don't, you need to drop in. So squeeze your glutes, make them stick out. Ready? Lift the chest, here we go. Keep lifting, oh my gosh, your chest. Did you like that? Oh my gosh. Can you feel your back more right now? Yeah. Working it in. Let's do two more. Last one. And these are only 5-pound weights. They're not like super heavy, but it's enough to create the load and come up and find that mobility in these hips without going crazy. Like that. All the way in the back of the chair. We're gonna do no money curls. So if I lean back on the chair, pull my navel in, I'm looking for my chair with my elbows or the back of my arms. They're gonna hang straight down, and my hands are going to be out 45 degrees. I'm just gonna come up and come up, right? All right, so let's grab those weights. As soon as you grab the weights, push them towards the floor first. Now lift your chest. Abs are tight. Ready? Here we go. Pull up. Don't let your arms come off the back of the chair. Can you feel your chest working and kind of stretching at the same time? After pull up and in. Seven, 8, 9, just one more. And up rest. Yeah, it's like you can feel this open and it's engaged, and your shoulder blades should feel like they're really backing down. Well, I'm glad you weathered the weather. How about that?
Yeah, my dad was comfy.
It was, like I said, after wake up, go to sleep, wake up, go to sleep with all the bells and whistles going on. Because I usually have my, like, Facebook and all that stuff, notifications are all turned off. But like, special texts like the school district and the highs were bad, yeah. And it just kept going off.
Mine's going on all night long, doing the Facebook. They're silent at night.
Mm.
And usually I don't even hear texts coming through, but maybe mentally I was
Getting prepared for it.
for it. I don't know.
All right, here we go again, one more round. Chest is lifted, arms are touching the chair, squeeze the blades, abs, pull up. You can't cheat these, right? When I pin you down, it's like, okay, the whole thing has to work. One more. And I'm trying to decide how I want to price it. I like the overhead extensions, but the problem is if you can't get this position well, it works, but it doesn't. Does that make sense? Like, I need to be able to point the elbow straight up and behind your head. That's my point right there.
Yeah. feel like it is, but I can see it, so I know it's not.
Yeah, it's cockeyed, that's a good word. And I don't mind tricep extensions, actually, I really like them, but what happens is we do dumb things and then it doesn't work well. So my alternative is to push the weights to the floor and keep pushing as we do a straight arm lift. So I get some back work and all that. What I'd like to do this time is up, rotate, thumbs out. So when you push back, turn your thumbs out. Right, can you feel all that? So I don't want to take my arms out, keep them here, rotate, and bring them back. So I'm squeezing my armpits the whole time. Now, when we have weights, we're going to be pitched forward on top of that, so it's going to, trust me, trust me. Trust the process, right? At the front of your chair. I want you to think I'm skiing, right? Put your abs up and in, go straight back, thumbs turn out. Thumbs turn out and come back. Push back, thumbs turn out. You should feel like you're in between your shoulder blades, the tops of your shoulder blades, the back of your armpits, those are rear delts, by the way, and your triceps all at the same time. Abs are tucked in. And 7, and push 8, and push 9. 1 more. And rest. So you should feel like the back side.
I really love that back.
Mm-hmm.
Feel it on this one.
One side's probably a little weaker than the other.
That's a baby one, yeah.
Yeah. We're making it the strong one. How about that? We gotta change the vocab. It's really difficult when we talk about ourselves. It's kind of like saying, oh, well, I have a smart child and I have an artistic child. Yeah, and then they're going, oh, well, I'm smart, so I get to do all this. Well, I'm not so smart, but I can draw well, you know? And unfortunately, we label ourselves a lot. And I didn't realize how much I still do it to a certain degree. And how much
I identify as, you know, you identify yourself as, that arm, you know.
Exactly. Oh, well, this hip doesn't work so well, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Change your mindset, right? Here we go. Lift the chest, ready? Push back, thumbs out. So we're just hitchhiking. Pull your navel in, protect the low back. So I get a nice stretch on the front of the shoulders. One more. You're going to stretch completely. So arms up. Place your fingers together, press up. And I'm trying to be right over the top of my head. Push away. Oh my gosh. And push away. Come up neutral. We're going to keep this and rotate. Top. And turn the other direction. Bring it back to the front. Bring them straight down. The shoulders are really rounded here. Tuck your chin. Now push a little more forward. Lean forward. Can you feel that bigger stretch now? Like just from leaning. Abs are caved in. Come back to a tall spine. Drop the arms, push straight back. Palms are facing the ceiling. Can you lift a little higher without dropping your chest? We're going to touch the chair. If you want to hold on to it, shoulders back and down, lift through your chin. Release and shake it out. Heel out. Is this the hip that gives you trouble? Nice and tall. Me too, on the side. So drive energy through the bottom of your wheel. Pitch forward. Is that the place that bites you?
No, it's,
but it's back here,
Yeah.
right? So,
it's right.
yeah, it's up higher, so because it bites you, we don't use it, or we don't stretch it, so when we do stretch it, it's like toe in. Does that make it the stretch bigger? So, suggestion, I would actually do this stretch a lot and toe out. Not as bitey on the side. I mean, you can feel it, but it's not like grabbing. All right, switch sides. Lean forward. You feel the stretch in your calf more than your hamstring? Like back here, toe in. Comparing your right leg to your left leg, did you feel more up here than this side? And switch out.
I felt more inner on this side.
Yes. So,
This one gives me a problem.
so this gets really tight because it doesn't feel good. So we just don't do it. So if we can get to the point where, even if I sit tall, I can feel stuff, right? And then when you pitch forward, keeping your chest lifted, you can definitely feel the stretch in the back of the leg. So stay here, and just switch your legs out. Is it a noticeable difference in the stretch?
Yeah.
And come up. So that would be my suggestion, because that's what I've been doing personally, because you, Leota, and myself all have the same weird thing. And, okay, I'll tell you a secret. So instead of going to see a massage therapist, I've had Ted, how do I say this, put an elbow in my glute. And I have to tell you, it hurts. And I have to, and he's like, I'm barely touching you. And I'm like, really? You know, and so you can feel, you can feel where the bony aspect is in your glute.
Yeah.
So he literally rubs his elbow around that area. And then I do some stretching, I do a hot pad first, seriously. And then he does that and it's gotten a lot better, but if I don't do it on a daily basis, it fires back up because it's not all the way better. So then I agitate it.
Yeah.
But I have to tell you, I can actually lift my legs now without that fancy, yeah.
Mine's neck of the wall, right there.
Yeah. It like catches you. Thank you.
I got one of those gun things, you
Yep.
know. I keep trying to get Alan, I said,